Okay, so Bitcoin update because obviously we need to keep an eye on what Bitcoin is doing because that will have a big impact on how altcoins perform. So look, let's just do some analysis on this current dip and see if we can make anything from it. So we've obviously got this trend line, which, to be honest, I mean, look, we'd have to go on a daily for that. So let's just get this trend line. I'd say that it was somewhere around here. Yes, somewhere around there. Look. So that's your trend line. Make that thicker so it doesn't look as perfect. But yeah, more or less. So you can see that the initial support from the drop was around here. So we really need to come up into that zone. This is on the 4-hour chart. Every time that we've had a rejection of the highs, we've had, well, we'll start from here. So we've had 7.5%, and yeah, so I'll just change that to red. So 7.5%, 8%. Let's just change these again, make it look a bit better. This one here, what was that? That was 12%, and this one was 15%. Okay, so once we've come off the lows, once we've had our dip and we've gone back up, we've got, what's that, 15%, and we can go up again. What's that? That's 14%, and this low was 18%. Or if you did it from here, that would also be 15%. Okay, so what about this one? 12%. Okay, so the average sort of move down is going to be around sort of 9 to 10%, and the average move up is going to be about 14%, I'd say. So we've had this 15% down move, which is actually the biggest. So it's actually getting bigger and bigger. So we've had 7.5%, nearly 9%, 12%, 15%. And when we're going back up, the average is about 14%. Well, I mean, actually, it's probably more like 15%. Okay, so to get a move again back up to the highs, to say 15%, and from here, if we said 15%, that'll take it back up to the all-time high. I mean, basically, considering that the move up is the strongest off the lows, and if we average, so 14, 15%, we're back up into all-time highs. So, to be honest, based on the price action from early November, I would expect a new move. I would expect to move back up into the highs to 15%, something like that. And then really we've regained this whole downward move and we've regained this support level. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect, I mean, if you wanted this to be a rejection, let's say you were looking for a short, for example, based on the previous data, if you're expecting now a move of equal length in percentage terms, then that takes you up past the 786 Fibonacci retracement level, okay, and back into what was previous support, which is this blue line. I mean, the only thing that I can see going forward from that is up here. So, I mean, maybe even up to 125k. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, if that happened, if we went up 15%, I wouldn't be looking to get into a short here at all. And in my opinion, that would be validating my thesis that this is actually a wave 4 and that we're starting the 5th wave now. So this would be effectively, we would be in wave 3 of wave 5 now. So that should take us up quite a lot higher. So if this is the top of wave 3 on the primary degree from the previous video, and we'll just put the 4.236 on there. Where does that take us to? Yeah, that's quite a move. Not sure that we'll get there. I'm not sure that we'll get that high, to be honest. But I do certainly think that there's a possibility that, a strong possibility actually, that once we reclaim this level here, that it's go time. So I would count this move as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But so I'd say that was your wave 1. That's your wave 2. Wave 3 is probably going to come up maybe around here. Wave 4, probably wave 5, something like that. Yeah, that would be probably the move I'm looking for. So yeah, still long on Bitcoin Cash, still long on Bitcoin. As I said, I was a buyer. So let's see what happens, guys. This is what I expect. Cheers.